Welcome everybody to the Warcraft Rundown. That name may change. We don't know. We're just trying to talk about WoW. TBC is coming out. Pre-patch going on. A lot of excitement in the air. I know I feel it. I know you can feel it. So one of the things we wanted to do is just start doing a podcast. So this is me, BigHesta. This is my friend Furin.
I like Taw.
Ta.
Yeah, no, we call it Taw. Talk about WoW.
Talk about WoW.
The Tawcast.
Yeah. The Talkcast?
Tawcast.
Talkcast.
Talk about WoW.
Okay, it is. We're here talking about WoW. Whatever it's called. So like I said, BigHesta, you guys know me. I've been making videos for a little bit now. One of the things I just want to do is start podcasting. So it's me and my boy Furin.
Yeah, I'm a subpar healer, but I try my best.
He means well.
Yeah, that's all I can say.
No, he's a good healer. We've been playing WoW together for a long time, so we figured why not come together and let's talk. There's so much excitement in the air with pre-patch going on, with TBC just around the corner, I think way sooner than most people expected. So,
yeah, I was expecting like 5-6 weeks. Yeah, I'll get 2.
So we started on Cortanos, a PvP realm, and we had some fun moments there.
But it was a lot of fun.
It was a lot of fun, but it always was horde dominated. So the whole guild, everyone was just kind of fed up with PvP. Purging just got ridiculous to the point to where we were getting bullied in like Booty Bay. You couldn't run from the horde. You were getting purged, ganked. Anyway, so we're on Westfall now, and when I was running into Dead Mines, I was expecting usually when you boost a character. So I have a mage on a second account. I got 1 to 10 is nothing. It's easy, right. Especially you get questy.
It's annoying, but
it's annoying.
Yeah,
it's annoying. But 10 to 15 is you can take yourself to Dead Mines. The problem with Dead Mines is that it's a pain in the ass.
There's 2 backtracks. There's 2 or 3 backtracks. So like when you go through, you've got guards that come out after you kill bosses, and I always forget how many, and I always forget one. I'm like, it makes me so angry. That's one of the biggest reasons why it's annoying, because you can't just AFK. You have to move. So if you're just trying to boost yourself, it's super annoying. And also getting inside is like kind of a bitch, because you have all of the people in the tunnels and the elites and even people in Moonbrook. There's always one person that dies. Always. And then you have to wait, and it just timing's off. I'd prefer not to.
Yes.
Boosting starts in stockades. We're not lucky like the horde. We don't get to go to freaking.
No. Yeah. Right.
They've got it easy, man. They've got it so easy.
They do.
You can literally boost from like level 5.
Mm-hmm.
Or is it 10? It might be 10.
I think it's 10.
It's 10.
10's when you can go into instances. But it was.
It's literally in Ogomar.
I know. I mean, how
they don't get stocks, but they get Wailing Caverns.
They get Scarlet Monastery right next to Undercity. A literal dungeon you can do from like 25 to like 40.
Why does the Horde have it so much easier? Like
the Horde, I don't know if it's easier. I think it's just different. We haven't leveled enough Horde characters to really know. It might be that maybe that Stockades is just so good because you can go from
15 to 30. It's 15 levels.
It's
in
really,
one instance, and it's so fast.
Yes.
And it is the best XP. And every class can do it.
Yes.
Real talk. Every class except for.
So that's what we wanted to talk about, just to bring us full circle.
Boosting.
Like,
boost.
The difference in what are your thoughts on? I know a lot of people get fired up about the boosting meta.
I mean, all right. So if we run a breakdown over the course of this 2 years. I boosted 4 characters.
Mm-hmm. Same.
2 1 to 60, and then I boosted a mage to 35, so I could have a mooncloth reserve. Which, by the way, if you didn't know, you can make unlimited mooncloth now. There's no more timers on it.
Really?
And there's no more timers on Arcanite bars either.
Okay. Wow. So that's why they're dropped in price so much.
Yes.
Okay.
I just made a bunch. I just made all the bars I need for my mount. And then, should I build a Lionheart Helm for my paladin?
No.
Okay.
Because it's not kind of
it's kind of cheap, dude.
Maybe.
I have all the thorium bars. It's 80 thorium bars. I have them.
Yeah, but there's no stamina on it, and you're gonna be solo questing and leveling.
It's not worth to get.
Yeah, it's not worth it. I would save.
I was looking. I have that many thorium bars. I didn't even realize.
How many is
I have
12?
200.
Thorium bars, dude. I'll buy some, honestly, because
I'm funding his ass to get jewel crafting at 300.
You need them for your pally. You're gonna want engineering on your pally, right? No. What are you going?
Oh, will I?
You're
You
gonna
have
need
to have them.
engineering.
Because here's my
You're gonna
deal.
need
I was
engineering.
gonna do a cheap one. I'm doing enchanting, so I can disenchant. Because you have to have that.
Yes, you need that.
And then I'm going tailoring. I want another cloth.
Dude,
cooldown.
you're gonna make enough money with that character to where it's not worth it. Just buy it.
I mean, those cloth cooldowns are gonna be kind of crazy for the first part.
But
like, that's gonna be money. I'm just gonna sell them.
Think of it this way though: one cloth cooldown, or like access to like 20 different endgame TBC grenades that you use whenever you want to do massive damage.
I do love engineering. Here's what I'm gonna do. We're getting tailoring to start off with because I have cloth saved up for it anyways, and that's been my plan for a while.
Okay.
And I'm going to game the system because until I get him to 70, it's not terribly worth it. I'm just gonna farm those cloth trade-ins are gonna be stupid.
Yeah.
And if you have the special, you can make like what 2 to 4 of them at once, or is it just 2?
What are you talking about? Like,
So there's 3 different kinds of cloth you can make.
mhm.
And for Furin, he's not tailor, so I need another tailor. And the thing is, I don't even think I'm going to be able to use that because if I keep engineering on Furin, then I'm not going to be able to get tailoring, so I can't.
I don't know if you want to keep it. I mean, it's up to you. It's nothing that like.
I'm keeping engineering on Furin just
Yeah,
because it's just
yeah.
it's not helpful. I am not a good player. Okay, I just like this.
This is what everyone needs to know too. Is that you see, like, we love to talk about stuff and we like to get sweaty about certain aspects, but at the end of the day, it's classic WoW. You're there to have a good time. You don't need to have BIS professions just because that's what WoWhead or something says. Like, I like to min-max, so like I do that with like my PvE main, but I definitely have characters that have random professions I just like, things that just I enjoy, you know? We've got the 58 boost that just went in. So like literally anyone who wanted a mage, who wanted a warlock, who wanted a priest, I mean, we were talking about level boosting. That's still, you got to be there. You got to have the gold. You got to go in and out. This is just swipe.
I love my little boost I made though. He makes me fucking happy. His name's a little holy.
What is he?
He's Dwarf Paladin. I only run Dwarf, by the way.
Only dwarfs. Only dwarves. That's been a. You have a human. You have a human rogue.
Like main. I don't count her as a main character. She's literally just an alchemy.
Yeah, you don't really.
I make potions with her, and that's about it. Like, I don't know. The rogue's cool. I literally boosted her to 60, like entirely to 60, just to make potions.
I remember you were boosting before. That you were the first one to do it, but so you boosted a pally with the 58 boost.
Yeah.
And
a druid.
What was that like? Like, I haven't done it yet.
Oh, so you get crap gear. You get these things like, they're called communal gear, and it's trash. It's absolute trash. Like, it's green, but like, I have a blue, like 45 shoulders, like the Wimgard shoulders, or whatever.
They gave those to you?
No, I like saved it.
I
saved it. It was like, I just found them. I forget they dropped off somewhere.
How much gold do you start with?
25.
25 gold. Oh wow.
And then brown 12 slot bags.
Okay. 4 of them.
Yeah.
And do you have to train talents from 1 to 60, or do you already know stuff to 58?
They send you. Honestly, I don't even know. I did the one quest. It sends you to Eastern Playlands. And I don't know really if I do anything else.
Were you rested? Did you have rested experience?
I don't really think so.
Really?
No, but like I jumped into them weird though. Like I immediately went and tried to do an AV, and I got the ice barb spear.
Really?
Yeah, because it's like it's
people. Blue. You know what I saw people in trade chat talking the other day? Like, hey, they're like level 59 boosted BGs are popping right now. Like, are a lot of people just taking their guys straight?
Nothing but boosts there.
For 58, 59.
Well, so I've been doing ABs, and that's actually kind of fun because it's nothing but boosted characters.
So
and
everyone's
then,
on the same ground.
And a couple tweaks, and then just smashed it. Like there was this shaman that was like insta one-shotting me, and I was like, "Well, you win this one, good sir." And I just walked away. But yeah, it's just nothing but boosties in there. Because I'm also thinking about, instead of getting the Grand Marshal's Claymore, getting the what's the one from AV?
Unstoppable Force.
Yeah, that one. Because it's cheap. I already have the.
It's got really good stats on it too.
And is it I don't know.
You know, that like kind of brings us to the next thing we wanted to talk about, which was there's a lot of people. The discussion always boils down to old school questing. People going like the new shamans, they need to level from 1 to 60. Many are just getting boosted, versus the new sort of way of leveling, which is like kind of getting boosted or boosting yourself to 50 or 60 or whatever it is. Like, what are your thoughts? Like, is one party right? Is one party wrong? Is there a better way, or is it just personal preference?
The heart wants what the heart wants. And if you want to not get boosted at all, you don't have to do that. You can get a group together. You can go and run an instance, and there's lots of people that do that. I also want the lazy people who, you know, want to run the economy and do whatever to be able to participate as well.
Yeah.
And they each bring their own thing. Like, that's why kind of like what Westfall, though, is that they've got these GDKPs.
Oh, yeah.
Where you can make a bunch of gold if you want to.
Yeah, we've got a guildmate who's made like 16,000 gold just in the last couple months.
Since we transferred. I haven't ran a single one, which is kind of funny.
You know, I like too, because I think it's important that, you know what, if you're a mage, if you like to go watch those YouTube videos, learn the strats, and then provide it as a service, it's really fun when you're boosting 4 people and you're making like 300 gold an hour.
I mean, at the end of the day, we are paying for our accounts.
Yes.
And whatever makes your heart happy to keep playing that game and making that money worthwhile, God bless you.
And that's the magic of Classic.
That's the magic about it.
Yeah. There's just a ton of different ways to enjoy yourself, and some people, they like being goblins. They like having a lot of money. I mean, I know that, like, I'm currently right now, my pallet's getting boosted, and I've given like the same mage like 900 gold over the last couple days, and he's just Mara pulling on cooldown, and that's what I need right now. I don't want, like, I have played enough Classic. We have played so much for the last 2 years that, you know what, I really would prefer to just get boosted. I can make gold on my mains. I don't want to do quests, the same quests I've done, but come TBC, I'm pumped. Like, let's talk TBC hype. Let's talk first day plans. Like, how do you plan on starting your journey to 70? Boosting versus questing, right? This is the same ballpark.
Yeah.
Dungeon leveling versus questing.
I am dungeon leveling from 60 to 70.
Why?
Because I've got awesome holy gear for my priest. I've got like the best gear. I've got tier 3
full max gear.
Full max tier 3 gear, and that's what I want to do. And I think I can do that. And then like I don't know a whole lot. I know that like there's gonna be new kinds of dungeons. I played a little bit of the Burning Crusade, but I don't remember it like at all. At all.
It was a pretty crazy time of our lives. We were just like kind of getting into later in high school and moving into college. It's a weird time, a fun time, but a weird time. But so like, I think we're planning to dungeon level together.
Yeah, but then I'm gonna have other characters I'm gonna go and just literally quest from like 60, 70.
I think that's the best way to do it, because on my main, I want to get my reps faster. I just want to level. I prefer to level that way. And then for maybe my druid or my paladin or whatever, who I don't know who I'm gonna level first, but like, you can go in and do the quest, or go do quests when you want to.
Yeah.
It's just gonna be so crazy on those first few days.
By the way, love having a druid on the second account, because whenever I'm waiting, I've just been picking herbs and stuff.
Yeah.
So like,
that's kind of nice.
It's gonna be nice. I plan on doing that. Yeah. So like, we'll be doing some dungeon grinds, and then I'll literally just go straight over. I think that classic materials are gonna be like still run pretty well for a while.
Yeah. No, like I think so too.
The herbs and all that kind of stuff.
You're gonna have people coming back.
It's crazy. So many people are back right now.
Yeah.
Well, you have to realize, like, all right, I know I'm gonna play this game for 2 more years. Like, I'm gonna play through this entire expansion, like the next TBC, like all of it. Not everyone's gonna do that. So like, yeah, we're gonna have our initial push to get to 70 and do that kind of stuff. But like, I'm glad that I've got characters I can just like take my time with and do, you know, grow them up.
That's a big thing too that I've felt now going into TBC than I did when I really got into Classic, is just less FOMO, like more so like, yeah, I have a plan to be strategic with how I level and get my main geared, but like I'm still gonna have all these side projects to just chill level. I don't need to be
well, we dealt with like a bunch of sweaty people at the beginning.
Yeah
they really wanted to play. They maxed out their content. Even though, like, we had people quit at MC.
Yeah.
Like, Molten Core. Like, we cleared Molten Core, they got, like, their first set of gear, and then they dipped.
There's just a lot to be hyped about in TBC, but I think we should probably... I mean, looking at TBC, looking at the changes, let's talk dominant PvE classes, and let's talk DPS first. Like, who do you think is going to be the top dog? Is it going to be Hunters? Is it going to be Warlocks?
It's going to be Hunters and Warlocks.
You think so?
Yeah. Well, yeah. I think so. I mean, that's a given, though.
Yeah.
Like, we know it's
kind of proven.
We know it's going to happen. honestly, it's funny. We're gonna see like what the new meta comps are gonna be because like right, the initial one is a 10-man like Karazhan, right? What's gonna be I don't think you're gonna have groups that are gonna min-max that to the extreme.
No, but you know they will though.
Oh, they're going to. Yeah. There's gonna be guilds that have like, but I don't think it's gonna be. I think you can get 10 men together and it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be like Ubers and Upper Backlog Spire. Like
I don't
know. I'm excited.
I think 90% of groups are gonna take who they can get and who will show up and play good.
I mean, the longer we've played, I found that's like the most important thing.
Yes.
With our current guild, we've been able to do every single bit of content.
Oh yeah.
And besides doing we've even gone to one night max clears. Yeah, we've done every single little bit of thing where like used to be impossible to do. We've done it with whatever we we had a group of people that showed up together at the same time, and it was consistent. That's all that matters.
That's the most important thing. Just like-minded people doing it. So I think let's talk about healers just for really quick more. So Hots staying on targets now. Priests are really good. What about resto shamans in a raid environment?
They have an AoE heal. And don't they just spam that? Yeah. And so you put them like either a priest or a shaman in every group, and you've got raid healing settled there.
I think
you put a resto druid and a resto or a freaking holy pally on the main tank, right? And that's essentially what you do. Yeah, to my knowledge, that's pretty much the healing concept. Now I guess it's probably gonna get more complicated than that, but I'm gonna go disc priest. I think, yeah.
For raid.
Yeah.
Okay. And you're gonna PvP on Furin too?
Yeah.
Okay.
As a disc priest.
Well, that was gonna be my plans. What are your PvP plans? We've talked PvE.
Well, so I think a disc priest is pretty damn good. Although I'm down to go shadow too and be a shadow spec.
For PvP classes, I think it's going to be at the top level. You'll see like what you see in the guides, like warlocks, all those classes. But I think for most average people playing PvP, you can play whatever you want.
I think there's going to be a changing meta that moves around because again, we go into it and we had all these grand plans, and once you get there, things change.
Things change, and classes get more powerful too at different points in the game.
Yeah, and I it's funny because it was a 15-year-old game, and we saw a lot of things just slowly change on how we view as normal, and it just kind of happened, and no one really said anything, right? So I see that exact same thing happening. There's a lot that we think we know, we've theory crafted, and yes, there's been those fake servers or the
private servers,
fake servers.
Damn, shots fired by all privates. You do not want to piss off private server players, dude.
Sorry.
So how long do you think it's going to take to go from 60 to 70? I'm thinking, dude. Can I think before you think?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, let me think. So I'm thinking 5 days. If you go hard.
Like
8 hours of dungeon grinding.
What's 40 hours? Yeah, like 40 hours of work. Like a good solid week. A week effort.
If you're dungeon, you think it's going to take longer? I tell you what I saw the other day that got me thinking about what we could do together on our pallies. What I saw yesterday was duo pally strat boosts, and they were selling like a package. We can probably, once we get our prop pallies geared enough, like do boosts where we can boost like probably 60 to like 64 maybe.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Yeah.
And then you sell those.
Yeah.
And then fucking, you might, let's not completely discount mages either, because there's gonna be those crazy shit you can do to where you just slowly blizzard them down. But yeah, no, I mean, I think it's gonna be.
There's gonna be new stuff. There's gonna be people finding stuff out that we don't know, and it's gonna blow our minds, and it's gonna be cool. I'm excited for that kind of stuff.
That's what I'm most excited about too. I'm excited to have fresh content. Like, I've never played TBC, so I'm excited to see these dungeons. I've leveled through them on retail, but I've never stopped and said this is TBC. So I'm excited to have fresh content. I'm excited to see arenas. I'm excited to just have all the boys are coming back.
The boys are
coming back. People are coming out. Haven't seen some of these people in quite some time, but then they're back. And you know what? The hand of friendship is extended because, I mean, it's gonna be a hyped ass week.
Yeah, no, I took a week plus off. I'm missing the first day, but I don't think that's gonna matter much.
Anyways, guys, thanks for listening. This has been our first episode. More to come. We're gonna try and get these out. I think we could do like weekly, bi-weekly. And if you like this, guys, too, let me know in the comments, because it's a new format for my channel. It's like I haven't really done podcasting before, but we're starting just to do more and more stuff creatively, and they're coming out with a YouTube channel soon. We're making videos, we're setting up stuff, we're just having fun. So I hope everyone enjoys this, and yeah, we'll talk soon. Peace.